I'm Jane Nielsen.
CeCe.
We are delighted to be here at Cachet on Church Street in Wellesley with the owner, Ginny. Thank you so much for having us over, Ginny.
Thank you for coming.
You have been here how many years?
We're in our 46th year.
Which is impossible because...
I'm only 39.
Cachet is a wonderful place to find a special gift for a new baby, your granddaughter, or even a young couple celebrating a wedding. Or tell us who else comes and shops here.
Well, grandmothers are terrific, buying wonderful things for their grandchildren, their granddaughters in particular. And, they will buy these sweaters. I choose the yarn and the pattern and so forth and the buttons, and they're made for us. That's the cupcake.
Adorable.
Strawberry.
The strawberry.
And this is one of my favorites.
Oh, how sweet.
The giraffe.
And they all come with little caps.
Little caps, and see?
So these are specially made for Cachet?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. And you've actually selected the colors. And
Everything, yeah. And she makes them for us, and she's great. And, it doesn't take her all that long.
I'm amazed.
I know, I am too.
But these really fly off the shelves, you had said.
Yeah, they're very good.
And tell us about your stuffed animal collection. This is really amazing.
They are from England. It's a husband and wife, and she is very careful about the particular breed, and she tries to replicate it as the breed is. And then they each have a hairdresser.
Oh, really?
Who trims them and primps them and makes them look as beautiful as they are. But, kids come in and fall in love, and then the parents are hooked. I have a little girl who fell in love with that animal there, the elephant.
The elephant? Here, I'll grab the elephant.
It's heavy. And she
Oh
fell
my goodness, it's like back to carrying one of my twins who are now
she fell in love with it. And I said, "Do you have any money?" She said, "I have $5." I said, "Okay, do you want to give me $5 deposit on it and I'll hold it for you?" She was that big. She says, "Yes, can I do that?" I said, "Absolutely." And I meant it. It's a $300 bear.
a very expensive elephant.
And
it does say sold. Does she come on the regular?
She comes to watch, to look, and her mother, when I went to take her $5, she said, "I'll give you half, but don't tell her."
Oh. So show us this beautiful lineup. We were surprised to hear that this is one of your top sellers. Is this beautiful lingerie or pajamas for mothers and daughters?
Okay.
So I know how frustrating it is to find nice, comfortable, soft
Yep.
pajamas and nightgowns.
She is a local vendor, and she takes very good care of us. She comes in regularly, and we go over the inventory. She brings me prototypes of things that she's working on, and I will give her some suggestions. I even have a nightgown named after me.
Ooh.
But anyway, she does a lovely job, and they're very reasonably priced. Then we have this line here, which is called a butternut cotton, and you can feel it.
Oh.
Wow.
Feels wonderful. Very cozy and
It's
soft.
like a t-shirt, but it's Pima cotton.
Oh,
It's really, really nice.
so soft.
And so we have nightgowns, pajamas, and robes. And we have got zippered robes in that as well. We've got really nice patterns. This is a leopard pattern, which does very nicely in blue and in pink.
For the cougar mom.
And then this is another pattern that we do very nicely with
the smocking.
with the smocking. And I've purchased it in the sleeveless, in the long sleeve, in the PJ with the short sleeve, and in the PJ with the long sleeve. And it does very well. People like that. And then this is another one of theirs, and it's got the little daisy pattern, in the smocking, and that does very well, and it's very nice for travel.
Yeah.
And then this is a brand new, we just brought this in, and we've been selling it well, this little tulip.
Oh.
And we have a nightgown, a short nightgown. We have a PJ, and this is the PJ. It just slips right over your head. There are no buttons.
Very soft and comfy. Yes.
Yeah, and this again is the butter knit, and then
So butter knit is the Pima cotton that's
Yes.
super soft.
right.
Good.
So we have 2 different colors and 3 different styles.
Okay, so we picked out our favorites. This is CeCe's favorite. That's Priamo.
Yes, and he will custom make anything for me. If a customer comes in and says, "Oh, I need this armhole bigger" or whatever, I'll call him up and I say, "Guess what? I've measured her and she needs something." He'll make it, and it's perfect, and it's reasonable.
And this is my favorite, which is satin. Very
Yes,
soft.
yes,
Yes.
that's
Honey,
lovely.
if you're watching, hint, hint.
That is
Spain.
made in Madrid, and I've been to the factory. They have a lovely group of women and men that make these, and I astonished them by they were translating and we're going back and forth and so forth, and all of a sudden I started speaking fluent Spanish, and they're going, "Oh my God, you're fluent!" I said, "I haven't spoken it in so long that I'm embarrassed. I just did it automatically."
Comes right back. Like riding a bike.
So,
But these are beautiful.
Aren't they?
And very soft and,
and
cozy.
yep, and we have the bed jackets, and we have a number of robes, and these are.
Pretty one with the ruffle.
Oh, this is a different one. This is Maria Scotto, and she has these made in Portugal, I believe. Yeah. Our vendors have alerted us to the fact that they're running out and they're not able to get deliveries, and not till January or February, which is not going to do us any good for Christmas.
It's another good reason to shop local.
Yes, absolutely. You see,
Oh, yes.
shop
Yes.
local.
This is Ginny's bag. They used to carry them.
And
Do you still?
so-
Yeah.
So anyway, this is a collection of, we carry Mackenzie Child, which is here, and we have some of their pieces. The Courtly Check pumpkins are theirs, and that Santa there, what you can see with the Courtly Check ribbon, and then
For those in the know.
and then we have Jaliska. This is Jaliska, the estate. And then that's Mackenzie Child. That's the Advent calendar where you put treasures in. You put little treasures in there. And you open one on December 1st, 2nd, all the way through.
How pretty. And one of the things there's so many beautiful things to see. I had never noticed, but you actually carry light fixtures, which
Yes,
is
we
another
do.
thing that's hard to get in the pandemic. So do you have them in stock? Can you buy them?
We
right
have some in stock, but they've been very good about shipping us. But because of what we've been through, it's very hard to say what we're going to be getting or not. And so we order things that we really need for the holidays, and we're hoping that we'll get them. So I alert people to shop early if you possibly can.
And then there's some really pretty table settings just back here. I love these glasses with this lovely detail. Ooh,
Yeah.
and these are actually plastic.
They are.
Good for the garden.
Yep.
Or the deck or the boat.
And we have barware. You can see it over there. Double O fashions and tumblers. And we also have a pitcher. And the bowl over here is melamine, and the tray in back of the candles is melamine.
Nice.
And people, they pick it up and they say, "Ooh, this isn't." No, it isn't.
It looks like China.
Yes, exactly. These boards are made for us. Live, love, laugh. We chose that, and they put that on for us. And We also have some in back of the register. Then we have another vendor. You see the board in the back with the stripes?
Yes.
That's actually made for us. We give him the size and we choose the wood and he makes them for us. And someone came in and said, oh, that's not the right size for me. I said, well, what do you need? And she said, I need this and this. I said, you've got it. I called him up. He said, okay. By the end of the week, we had it.
Nice.
So
I
we
think
have
that's
got,
a great wedding or shower gift.
yes,
So
it is
useful.
lovely. And then this is another vendor here. These are the cherry bowls. And those are beautifully made, and they select the wood very carefully, and a lot of the wood comes from their property. This is a square placemat, which, believe it or not, you can get a dinner plate, you can get a goblet, you can get flatware, and it holds much more than you think. People say, oh no, that's too small. I said, no, it isn't. And I'll put a dinner plate and so forth. And we do very well with the square shape.
Love the selection of colors.
Yeah. And if you can see, I've colorized them. And, they do different patterns. This is a triple braid. And this is their basic. And we've color coordinated them with the napkins.
And I have to ask about the canes.
Okay, all
'cause
right.
They're so interesting. I love the stripe.
Well, I never thought that I would need that. I didn't buy them for myself. And then I fell and broke my ankle.
Oh no.
And let me tell you, I had a number of them.
And the
And I chose the fancy ones.
and this reminds me of like
Yes.
Alice in Wonderland.
Yes. Yeah.
The hair. Yes.
And then this is pewter, and then that's brass.
Wonderful. So do people who have canes tend to collect them?
They do, you're right. They do. And the other thing that happens, I've got a man that comes in to buy them for his father. And he says that his father always had such boring canes. And so he
spruced
comes
up
in.
his-
Yes. Yes.
Good. Well, so it sounds like if you need a gift for any occasion and you don't know what to get, Ginny is your go-to. She can help you for any occasion, any age. We've got them from toddler to old.
Very happy to help you. And we are usually very successful if we have to special order something. But as I've said, this year it's a little bit more difficult.
Unusual times.
Yes.
Yes. Good. Well, Ginny, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming.
So remember to come down and see Ginny and Bob and their terrific staff here at Cachet on Church Street in Wellesley. Remember to shop local.
Thank you for coming.
And thank you, Wellesley Media.